Ethereum, the most undervalued asset in crypto right now. Everyone's chasing the next 100x altcoin or meme coin moonshot. But meanwhile, Ethereum, the backbone of nearly the entire crypto ecosystem, is quietly being ignored. It's being called slow, it's being called outdated and overpriced. But what if I told you that Ethereum is actually undervalued right now? That while everyone is distracted, ETH is quietly positioning itself for a breakout to $10,000, faster than everyone expects. The signs are everywhere, but most people aren't paying attention, and that is exactly why you should. Welcome to JRNY TV, where we make the complex world of digital finance not so complex for everyone, regardless of your experience. And today, we are diving headfirst into why Ethereum is being completely slept on and why it could be the smartest play in the entire market right now. From cutting-edge upgrades and lowered gas fees to a surge in institutional adoption and real-world asset dominance, ETH, or Ethereum, is building the perfect storm for a rapid run-up. Add in some unexpected bullish sentiment from the Trump family and elite buyers quietly stacking ETH, and you've got yourself all the ingredients for something massive. Despite being the second largest crypto by market cap, Ethereum has lagged behind Bitcoin and even many altcoins this year. But this underperformance might actually be its biggest opportunity. While retail traders everywhere are distracted by flashy meme coins, Ethereum has been leveling up under the radar with major price upgrades like Petra, cheaper transactions, and increased staking flexibility. It's laying the foundation for serious growth. And when momentum shifts back to fundamentals, Ethereum could absolutely rip. In this video, we're going to take some time to break down all of it. Why Ethereum is lagging, what is changed or has been changed under the hood, and why institutional money and even political figures are now turning their eyes to Ethereum. If you're looking for the next big move in crypto, it might already be staring you right in the face. Ethereum's gas fees are cheaper than ever before, and nobody's noticing. Let's take some time to talk about one of the biggest complaints that Ethereum has faced for years: gas fees. Remember when sending a simple transaction would have cost you $100 plus during peak bull markets? Yeah, those days are gone for now, thanks to a series of major network upgrades. Most recently is the Petra update. Ethereum is now operating faster and more efficiently than ever before. And the best part, most retail investors haven't even caught on yet. The Petra upgrade, which rolled out very recently, introduced a set of powerful improvements. It enhanced Ethereum's speed, lowered transaction costs significantly, and it made stacking much more flexible by raising the validator cap from 32 to over 2,000 ETH. These upgrades also improved user wallet functionality, which is a big deal as Ethereum gears up for mass adoption. Simply put, Ethereum's network has never been in better shape. But because Ethereum's price has been lagging, these improvements are flying under the radar. This is where things get interesting. Lower fees and better performance aren't just nice upgrades. They're catalysts. They unlock Ethereum's potential for onboarding millions of users, scaling DeFi, and powering the next generation of Web3 applications. These are the kinds of foundational changes that can trigger exponential growth once the market is ready to catch up. Yet right now, the price doesn't reflect any of it. If you're watching gas prices and network metrics instead of candles, you know it's coming. Ethereum has been quietly solving some of the biggest problems, and when demand surges again, this upgraded version of ETH is ready to handle it all. While others are still complaining about fees from 2021, smart investors that are loading up before the crowd figures it all out. Real-world assets and elite accumulation. Ethereum's silent power play. While everyone is focused on Bitcoin ETFs and meme coin mania, Ethereum is building something much bigger, an empire of real-world assets known as RWAs. From tokenized treasuries to real estate, Ethereum has quietly become the dominant network for institutional-grade tokenization. In fact, it currently hosts over 50% of the total RWA market across all blockchains. BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and other financial giants aren't building on Solana or Base. They are building on Ethereum. That tells you everything that you need to know. RWAs are one of the biggest crypto trends for 2025 and beyond, and Ethereum is the clear frontrunner. Projects like Ondo Finance, Maple Finance, and Chainlink are already tokenizing hundreds of millions of dollars in real-world assets directly on Ethereum. This is not speculative tech. It is happening right now. With trillions of dollars in traditional assets ripe for tokenization, Ethereum is well positioned to be the financial backbone of the future, and that means massive upside for Ethereum holders. And here's where things really get interesting. The elites, they're buying quietly, strategically. Whales and institutions have been stacking Ethereum in anticipation of this RWA explosion. Even the Trump family has started leaning strongly into Ethereum, with Eric Trump openly expressing bullish sentiment on Ethereum. That's not a coincidence. That is insider level positioning. These moves are subtle now, but when the crowd finally catches on, it'll be too late. If you're looking for that asymmetric upside with real fundamentals, Ethereum's RWA dominance and elite accumulation are flashing bright green. You don't want to wait for the headlines. You front run them. And right now, Ethereum is the biggest underpriced opportunity liquidity in the market for serious long-term plays. The Trump family is quietly bullish on Ethereum. What do they know? It might sound wild, but one of the loudest signals for Ethereum's future isn't coming from the crypto community. It's coming from the Trump family. Yes, the Trump family. Over the past few months, Eric Trump has gone on record expressing bullish views, very bullish views on Ethereum, even hinting at its dominance over Bitcoin, especially in terms of utility and future relevance. While this might seem out of left field, it's actually a major signal that something big could be brewing behind the scenes. When politically connected elites, when they start talking about Ethereum publicly, it usually means that they've already taken positions privately. This isn't just speculative chatter. According to multiple reports, there are multiple Trump-linked wallets that have increased exposure to Ethereum, and their crypto-related ventures are believed to be heavily tied to the Ethereum network. Whether it's NFTs, tokenized media, or broader blockchain initiatives, Ethereum is the infrastructure quietly powering a lot of what they're all betting on. The Trump family has historically aligned themselves with assets that they believe have major cultural and financial upside. And right now, that asset is Ethereum. Why does this matter? Because these moves, they often foreshadow much larger waves of capital and attention. Say what you will about the Trumps, but they understand branding, power, and timing. Their public praise for Ethereum, it's casual, it's strategic. If they're aligning with ETH ahead of the next bull run, they may know something that the average investor does not. And when influential voices begin to echo the same bullish narrative, you can bet the market won't stay quiet for too much longer. Do not underestimate what the signal is. The crowd tends to follow the noise, but smart money follows the movers behind the curtain. If political insiders are choosing Ethereum over every other asset, it might be time to take a much closer look before the rest of the world catches up. Institutional adoption is accelerating. Ethereum's $10,000 path is clear. While retail traders get distracted by hype and headlines, the world's largest institutions, they're quietly going all in on the one and only Ethereum. Over the last few months, Ethereum has seen a wave of institutional accumulation unlike anything that anyone has ever seen before. Officially led by BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and Fidelity, just to name a few, Ethereum ETF inflows hit over $63 million in a single day this May, proving that institutional demand is not only real, but surging fast. And with the tokenization of RWAs, or real-world assets, gaining steam or soon going mainstream, institutions now view Ethereum not just as an investment, but as infrastructure. The reasons are clear. Ethereum is the foundation for DeFi, NFTs, tokenized treasuries, and a massive portion of on-chain stablecoin volume. It's programmable money, and institutions know it. They're not here for meme coins or quick flips. They're here for yield and security. Ethereum delivers both, with updates like Petra Upgrade improving scalability and liquid staking through platforms like Lido, making it easier than ever before to earn passive yield. Institutions finally have the tools that they need to allocate billions into Ethereum efficiently. What's happening now is a quiet land grab. As regulations begin to catch up with blockchain innovation, Ethereum is the network being built on by banks, governments, and Fortune 500 companies. And while Bitcoin might be the digital gold, Ethereum is becoming the digital Wall Street. The smart money isn't waiting for a $10,000 breakout. They're buying now, while Ethereum still looks cheap compared to its future value. If you're still sleeping on ETH, wake up. The institutions are here. The tech is ready, and the demand is already building. Ethereum isn't just a cryptocurrency. It is the foundation of the new internet economy. And once the market catches up and wakes up to this reality, $10,000 won't be a moonshot. It'll be a baseline. Ethereum is set to explode. Don't miss the $10,000 run. Ethereum has been quiet, too quiet. While the market chased shiny new narratives, Ethereum has been upgrading, strengthening, and laying the foundation for a massive future move. It's underperformed for now, but don't mistake that for weakness. It's setting up for a slingshot, with gas fees at all-time lows, institutional money flowing in, real-world asset dominance, and even political elites turning bullish. The writing is on the wall. Ethereum is massively undervalued, and the $10,000 breakout, it could happen faster than anyone expects. Think about it for a moment. You've got a smarter, faster, cheaper Ethereum network after the Petra upgrade. You've also got massive players like BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and Fidelity all building on it. You've got the Trump family throwing subtle but clear support behind it, and this is all happening while ETH is still trailing Bitcoin in market performance. That kind of disconnect doesn't last long in crypto. When that narrative shifts back to the fundamentals, Ethereum will in fact be front and center. So now's the time to act. You can wait until Ethereum is already breaking out, or you can position yourself right now before the fireworks start. If you're serious about catching the next big move in crypto, Ethereum should be at the top of your list. Don't fall for the noise. Follow the money, follow the tech, and follow the power moves being made behind the scenes. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to JRNY TV, and smash that notification bell so you do not miss out on the next market moving update. Drop a comment below. Are you stacking ETH, or are you waiting for confirmation? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay smart, stay early, and we'll catch you in the next one.